Today, I want to tell you about a man who achieved everything he ever wanted, and it nearly killed him. This is the story of Marcus, a high achiever who discovered that success can become the most sophisticated form of suicide. A man who worked so hard to build his life that he forgot how to live it. What if I told you that 73% of high achievers would rather die than be seen as lazy? This is Marcus. Tomorrow he'll have what doctors call a productivity stroke, but tonight he thinks he's winning. This is his story, and it might be yours too. Every 43 seconds, someone in America has a work-related breakdown. The average high performer works 67 hours per week and hasn't taken a real vacation in 3.2 years. But here's the part that will haunt you. 89% of them believe this is temporary. That success is just around the corner. That rest is for the weak. Marcus has been almost there for 2,847 days. It started innocently. One extra hour, one weekend project, one more certification to make him competitive. But productivity addiction doesn't announce itself with trumpets. It whispers sweet lies. You're special. You're different. You can handle more. He tells himself the same lie every morning. But his reflection knows better. The hollow eyes, the trembling hands, the forced smile, they all scream the truth he refuses to hear. He's become a stranger to himself. Even his own handwriting feels foreign now. The human body keeps score, even when the mind refuses to surrender. You can almost hear his scream echo through the empty diner. The other late-night souls turn to stare. Marcus realizes he's become that guy, the cautionary tale mothers whisper about to their ambitious children. His phone lights up again, another call from Mom. He's been avoiding her for months, too ashamed to admit what he's become. In that moment, Marcus saw two people, who he was and who he'd murdered to become successful. When did play become procrastination? When did rest become a weakness? When had he started measuring his worth in metrics instead of moments? Marcus hadn't prayed since college, but desperation has a way of making philosophers out of fools. With trembling fingers, he whispers into the silence, "God, if you're there, I don't know how to stop. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and lowly in heart, and you will find rest for your souls." Rest. He can't even remember what that feels like. His grandmother's words hit him like a revelation. She had known this truth all along. Rewiring a productivity addict's brain is like teaching a shark to swim backward. Everything screams that rest is death. Every fiber of his being rebels against stillness. But for the first time in years, he chooses to stay present with his discomfort. Simple beauty breaks through his walls. His voice cracks as he admits, "Mom, I saw all your calls. I'm sorry I haven't picked up. I think I've been lost." The transformation wasn't Instagram worthy. It was messy, slow, and sometimes felt like failure. But Marcus was learning the difference between being productive and being alive. 6 months later, Marcus's productivity actually increased. But that wasn't the miracle. Watch him share what he's learned. Your worth isn't your work, and rest isn't the reward for productivity, it's the foundation of humanity. The miracle was this. Marcus had learned to be human again. His morning routine now begins with stillness, not stress. Prayer has replaced panic as his foundation. The handwriting is the same, but the man who wrote it has been reborn. Here's what the productivity gurus won't tell you. You're not a machine to be optimized. You're a soul to be nourished. Listen as he offers hope to another broken soul. "Hey, I've been where you are. Want to talk?" And just like that, the cycle of healing begins again. One conversation, one moment of recognition, one person remembering they're human. The question isn't whether you can be more productive. The question is, in your race to become successful, are you slowly forgetting how to be human? Because the most productive thing you can do is remember you're more than what you produce. And in that remembering, like Marcus, you too can find rest for your soul. If Marcus's story resonated with you, you're not alone. Millions of us are trapped in the productivity prison, believing our worth is measured by our output. And here's your homework. We want you to comment below and tell us, what's one thing you'll do this week to remember you're more than your productivity? Maybe it's a 20-minute walk. Maybe it's calling someone you love. Maybe it's simply sitting still. If you know someone who needs to hear Marcus's story, that workaholic friend, that overwhelmed family member, that person who never stops moving, share this video. Sometimes the most loving thing we can do is remind someone they have permission to rest. Remember, your worth isn't your work, your value isn't your productivity, and your rest isn't selfish. It's sacred. We'll see you in the next story of transformation. Until then, be kind to yourself. You're more human than you know.